Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. Today is the first video I'm creating about Halloween because it is spooky season. From now until Halloween, I'm going to be creating a look inspired by Halloween. So if you have any ideas or suggestions that you think of a look that I should create, or you need some help or guidance, let me know in the comments what you want me to create. But to start off this series, today I'm creating a clown look. I have created a clown look in the past, and here's some pictures of what I've created. And if you want to see how I've created it, any tutorials or anything, go check out my TikTok, which I'll link down in the description for you. But today I'm going for a different kind of mask inspired clown look. I have some reference pictures, which I'll put on screen for you now. That's the look I'm going to create. So if you want to see that, stick around for the whole video. Before I jump into the video, remember to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Yeah, but without further ado, let's get on into the video. So for this look, my hair's going right back as we're messing with glue, face paint, so much colour, don't want to get it in my hair. Now let's start creating this look. So first I need to get rid of those brows, glue them down because we don't want to see them in this look. So let's do one eyebrow together and then I'll do the other one off camera. Really simple, you may have seen this before. This is called blocking out your brows. So what you do, you get a Pritt stick, some washable glue, and you put it directly into your brow. Don't worry if you get loads of glue around your brow, you can clean that up afterwards. So now I've got glue in my brows and now I'm just gonna brush them up. So first I'll brush them, then I use the other side of the brush to flatten them down. So as you can see, there was glitter in that brush, so now my face is slightly sparkly, but that doesn't matter. And then we want them pressed against the face as much as possible because we don't want to see any visible hairs at all. What I used to do, I used to now just be done and put some powder on it and then think we're good to go. But the more glue you put down, the less texture you're going to get. So when your first layer of glue is dried, you're going to add some more glue. This time following the directions of the hairs so you don't mess up the placement. I've currently put 2 layers down. I'll put 1 more layer down and then we'll put some powder on top. So currently putting the 3rd layer on. Now just get some translucent powder. This one is the e.l.f. high definition powder. And then we just push it in, setting those brows in place. And now I'm going to do the other one off camera and then we'll be back. And now they're looking crazy and a bit wild. Let's carry on with the look. So this is our blank canvas. Let's start creating that clown look. So I want to create the outline of a mask, of whether I'm basically going to have a clown mask on my face, as you saw from the reference pictures. But to do this, I'm just going to use a nude lip liner to get the outline correct, as this is really easy to rub off and you can paint over it. So I'm just going to create the outline of the mask. First, I'm going to create the dots. So we got one. So it's going to be like a sheet, like pinned to my face. So let's now draw the dots up. So the line is kind of curved to show that the piece of paper is stretched. And there we go, outline done. Next step, really easy. We're just gonna fill in and paint this all white. So I've got a Snazaroo white face paint, which is quite old and I've used quite a lot, but this will work. Cream paints will work, or you could use a water activated eyeliner palette. Basically, you just want to get this all filled in white. And then just use any brush you have to hand. I'm just going to be using this flat brush to start. First, I'm just going to follow all around the line I created, making sure I paint it. So just like so, I'm going to do this all the way around the mask. And don't worry if it's messy, because where we've got no foundation or anything else on, we can neaten it up by just washing away the paint which we put outside the line. And now I've got the outline done, I'm just going to paint the rest in. And as you can see, it just goes straight over those eyebrows, like I haven't got any. So I'm just going to carry on painting my face And then we'll come back and I'll show you how I neaten up the edges. So I spent far too long painting my face, but I think it's okay. It's a bit messy, but we can fix that. It's a bit tight, so it's hard to talk, but we'll manage. I ended up mixing in some cream paint as well to make it more opaque. But let's clean up the edges together. So I've just taken a makeup wipe, and what I'm going to do, I'm just gonna swipe it along the edge, making it super neat. And I'm gonna do this all the way around the mask. Now we're gonna add some color to this. This is gonna be really messy and it's just gonna like set the mask, and then we'll add the detail with the black later. I'm gonna do green, pink and yellow on the eyes on each, and then on the mouth as well. Let me show you what I mean by this. So taking a Be Perfect Carnival palette, I'm going to start with this neon green here and just draw some color. So picking up as much product as I can, and we're just going to tap it into the paint. So it's coming off very, very pale, so I'm actually going to add some of a darker green just to build it up. And next to it, I'm actually going to take that key lime again and put it there because I want a yellow shade, because I'm going to make a rainbow. So now I got the green, which is Tropics, and then the key lime and this yellow color here. I'm now going to add a line of pink. So I'm taking a really big brush and going in with Pink Lily. Again, getting as much product as I can on the brush. And we're just going to tap it in like so. Doesn't have to be neat, messy, because this is just adding some color to the mask. And then we'll put on the black lines afterwards, which will be neat. But basically, I'm just creating a rainbow of colours over the eye. Next, I want to go in with a purple. So I'm going to be taking this shade here called Tahiti. And I'm just going to put it directly next to the pink. But I'm going to try and make the line shorter so it doesn't go as far up. Just like so. And then slowly building the product up, because it does go on differently to the way it does on skin. I'm going to add one last colour to this, and I'm going to go in with this blue colour here called a Lagoon. Now I've got lots of colour on the brush. I'm just going to tap it in. Again, just slowly building up the colour, exactly like we did before. I am going to add a smidge of this colour here. And now I'm going to do exactly the same on this eye, and then we'll add some colour to the lips. The more colour I add, the more I love it. Like, look at it. It's honestly a beautiful mess, in my opinion. I'm getting more like a Joker kind of clowny vibes because the paint's kind of cracking. The makeup's kind of messy. I just think it's so cool. We got a whole messy mask, and then we can add that detail with the black afterwards. Now let's just add some colour to the lip. So this time I'm going to keep it a bit more precise. I'm only going to keep it on my actual lips because I want the colour to be with inside the black lines, whereas on the eyes, the colour's going to be around the black lines. Again, taking the same colours, and then so first starting off with green. Then going in with some yellow. Now some pink. Some purple, and to finish it off, some blue. Now I have a weirdly decorated lip. Sorry if you can't understand me, it's getting hard to talk with this, but let me know what you think of the look so far down in the comments. Now we're going to add some detail on the eye. So we're going to add a triangle on top of the eye and then one underneath. So let's do one eye together. So I'm going to be using the Split Cake Liner palette from Lash Dupe, and I'm just going to be taking this black shade here. Okay, so I'm just going to do some dots as some outlines is where I want it. Be like this. I'm going to keep it quite skinny at the start. And then it will widen up about here. So there's the rough outline of what I'm going to be doing. Now I'm going to add the outline at the bottom, and then we can fill it in together. So just going to do a straight line and then join up to those dots. Now we get to fill in that area. So I'm going to take a larger brush first to fill in that area where I've got the gaps. And then what I do, I thicken up the line and making it a bit more interesting afterwards. So just going in with that liner and painting in this gap right here. trying to take my time so I don't make it too messy. But at the same time, if I do, it doesn't matter too much as I've got a messy clown kind of vibe. So there's the top bit done. Now I'm going to do the bottom. Now let's add some finesse to those lines. So let's thicken it up, trying to make it look more like a triangle. Like a witch's hat on top of the eye. And now let's do the same at the bottom. It's a bit more hard here because you've got like the indentation of your eye bag. Now to make this clown a bit more pretty, I'm just going to like kind of cat eye it in the middle. So extending the lines. Now I'm going to add a messy circle just here. Now I'm going to let that dry and then we can add some white detail into the black detail. Not going to do anything crazy here, I'm just going to add some lines into each triangle. Then I'm going to add one here and a little bit of a squiggle down there. And there's one eye done. So again, let me do this one and then I'll be back to complete the mouth. So this eye is not complete yet, but I did mess up. So I'm going to show you what we can do if we mess up without ruining the entire look. If I try wash that away now, I'm going to wash away all the color, all the white, and it would just go wrong. So what are we going to do? Just adapt the look. I'm just going to create a random line out of this one as well. Simple, just add in a bit of creativity. I'm just trying to show you that it doesn't matter, it's makeup. You do what you want to do. If it goes wrong, you can fix it. You can change it. This is just an idea. Make it yours. Here's my crazy clown look so far. It's pretty cool, I think. One thing I did forget is the nose. So I am going to apply some of that pink shadow to my nose right now. I'm going to go in with the same pink lily shade that I used on my eyes and my lips. There we go. And then I'm just going to outline it in some black liner. And there we are. Now let's go on to the lips. So we want a creepy looking smile. We don't want something normal. So I'm going to line my lips with some black liner and just extend it outwards. So first, let's line them. Now let's do the top lip. And now let's extend this out. I don't know, let's just go about here. And then just gonna build up that black line. So I'm just gonna add some black strokes onto the lips from that thick liner, just to make it look more seamless. So I've also seen some other inspo by taking some black paint on the spoolie and then dabbing it around just to kind of give it that messy kind of vibe. You could spray it on, but I want it directly around the black detailing, so I am just going to do it like so. Just do it a little bit around the mouth as well. And there you go, add into the messy look. I'm actually in love with this. At first I was like, what is going on? It didn't look so good, but now I really like it. So let me know what you think in the comments. So I just want to add some details to the line. So I'm going to get some white and just add it to the lip. Ah, I think that clown mask is done. Done? What? No, you can't be serious. Yeah, I'm done-ish. Now we've got to add the detailing around the mask. So first I'm going to take a black shadow and go all the way around to create a shadow. So I'm going to be going in with the Be Perfect palette and going in with this shade here called a Black Beach. And to do this, I'm just going to take a real small angle brush. So I've got some of the product and I'm just going to go around the edge of the mask, first with a real thick black line, and then we can fade out afterwards. So as you can see, just slowly pushing that product in. So I'm going to go around and do the entire face and then I'll be back because this is going to take a long time and I don't want to waste footage. Now I've got the outline all done, just taking a bigger brush and fading it out, trying to create a shadow. Lastly, I want to show that this mask is like pinned to my face. So in each corner, I'm going to draw like a dot and then like some stretched marks, just like to show that the cloth has been like pulled to my face. So I'm going to be doing this with a grey, and I'm just gonna draw little circles on. Easier method, take an end of a brush and stab it on like so. Now for the lines, basically taking an almost white and drawing it like it's being pulled. Like so. And adding some black just with it as well. And that is the makeup look complete. So let me try come up with a clown hairstyle and I'll be back. So I done some cute space buns and I actually stuck on some lashes. So I haven't got massive crazy lashes, but these are the ones I've got. Some lashes here and some little wispies at the bottom to tie the look together. So this is the finished look. What do you think? Is it scary? Is it cool? Would you do it for Halloween? Any tips? Yeah, just let me know any of your feedback or any of your thoughts right now in the comments. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please smash that huge thumbs up. Or just give it a like if you even like this look. I will be continuing on with creating Halloween inspired looks for the rest of the month and next month because it's currently September, but until Halloween. So please subscribe so you don't miss out on any of those videos. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end of the video. I hope to see you in my next one. Bye guys.